Hi, Alice here. It's Coreopsis time. These beautiful, showy yellow flowers have been blooming since early spring here in North Florida. Let's celebrate the link between plants, pollinators, and people. We're all connected. Today, wonderful wildflower is Coreopsis, also known as pixie. This plant belongs to the largest plant family of blooming flowers. There are over 30,000 species in the world. The wildflower Coreopsis shares this family with some familiar blooming plants and their flowers. In my yard, I have a variety of these Asteraceae or aster-based plants: sunflowers, berry rosin weed, purple cone flowers. I even had Biden's albas that creep in, and wildflowers are a critical addition to our gardens, whether you're gardening in a pot or a container or a flower bed or even a larger landscape, or you want to do something along your driveway where wildflowers provide critical food for our pollinators who need that nectar for their energy to fly to pollinate the plant. Without their help, plants would not survive and thrive, set seeds and fruit. And we humans and other animals on Earth would not have the food to eat that the plants provide. So you can see how we're all linked together. This plant is the Florida state wildflower, and there are several species native to Florida and growing throughout the state. The lance leaf Coreopsis is an early spring bloomer, and it's followed by a beautiful Coreopsis called Leavenworthy. And while this Coreopsis has a yellow on yellow bloom color, the second Coreopsis, which blooms late spring, has a brown center. So let's go look at the lance leaf Coreopsis that I've grown in my yard. They're almost at the end of their season. And then we have some beautiful video of the other Coreopsis, which is now in full bloom in all the roadside, in the ditches, in fields. And it's the one with the little dark center. Is my first bed of the lance leaf, and there are plants that are scattered around the bed, and this is because the Coreopsis is a good reseeder. The lance leaf likes to form a large patch or area. And here are the seed heads. I'm just going to let these scatter because I love this plant. It is low maintenance. When it's established like this, it's drought tolerant, and you can see we just had a butterfly come through, and the yellow color is one of those colors that the butterflies love. The second bed with my Coreopsis, this is what I call my Mary garden, and I have video on that you can check out. These are the Coreopsis that I planted not too long ago. Actually, it was in the late fall, and all of the small plants that I transplanted have thrived, and they are starting to form their seed heads. Coreopsis is considered a perennial, but it also is in some parts an annual. It just depends on how frequently it's mowed. This plant is a great reseeder. Once you have it established, you can have Coreopsis forever. I love that, having a forever plant. Walking to the third bed, and here are the lance leaf tick seeds, still blooming, going to seed, and they have established a lovely patch. I think I had 3 plants over here, and they will just keep spreading, and then every early spring, I will have these beautiful bloom here in North Florida area. They're blooming all over the ditches, the side of the road, farmer's field. And they'll keep blooming through the summer and into the fall with other varieties. Easy to grow, low maintenance. I don't do anything except occasionally if there is a month of no rain, I will water them. They like sandy soils. They also grow in loamy soils. So let's look at what these plants have to offer our yards, our pollinators, and most importantly, our farmers. If you're interested in purchasing seeds for your yard, contact the Florida Wildflower Growers Cooperative. There's a link below. You can get packets of seeds, and if you have a huge area that you want to sow with seeds, you can buy them by the bagful. The ideal time to sow your seeds is anytime between October and January. And you don't have to sow them more than 1/8 of an inch. That's just a tiny little depression in the ground. If you're doing propagation by soil block, check out this video that Lisa Strange did, the cooperative extension agent in Taylor County, and you can learn all about how to propagate the seeds easily and quickly. Could be a great addition to your yard. Once you have one plant, you can let it reseed itself and have many plants, and then you can transplant them around your yard in various places, and you can just enjoy the beauty of these plants. What's not to like? A forever plant, beautiful, showy yellow flowers, a benefit to the environment, a benefit to our farmers, a benefit to ourselves. I hope you enjoyed the video, learned something, and saw those beautiful flowers. Amazing display this time of year. What a joy to just drive through the highways and byways of rural Florida. You can even see them on the interstate on the side of the road, thanks to the Florida Department of Transportation. If you've not subscribed, please subscribe. Garden Low. See you on the next video.